Action.
After we did a bit of filming yesterday, there was kind of a little bit of a stunning announcement on the news that all schools are closing like tomorrow.
They think it's 22 weeks.
22 weeks, where have you found that out from?
That's what our school said.
We watched the Prime Minister yesterday. He seemed to dodge some questions about why people are out partying in London, going on the tube. There's some videos we saw last night of some crazy St Patrick's Day celebrations where there's thousands of people milling around. And today we find out that they've drafted in, I think, another 10,000 people to join the army. It's funny enough, we were talking about that the other day, weren't we?
Yeah. On the streets.
If you're out and about shopping, I think whoever you are, whatever age you are, needs to be a little bit of consideration for everyone. Who thought that idea up of allowing people in mass groups to go to the supermarket this morning? That clearly cannot be a sensible decision. So we've seen some videos today of people basically acting like animals in supermarkets, fighting over, well, by the sounds of it, when crates of toilet paper turns up and all sorts of stuff. I looked at a photo today, and in this photo, pretty much everyone was over a certain age who clearly should be at home. So why are you putting yourself in danger and also putting many other people in danger? That's the question I've got, because this is not just about one group of people, this is about everyone acting sensibly, and just seems to me that common sense has just gone out the window here and you're just seeing the very, very worst of human nature.
It's not nature though, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, if it's humans, it's not nature, is it?
No, it's just disgraceful behaviour basically. So kind of it's a bit odd, a week ago, it's not even a week ago, is it? On Sunday, which is how long? It's only 4 days ago. We were playing football, we were doing training, everything was kind of sort of fairly normal, wasn't it, in terms of the way we were living our life. We knew there was kind of this problem, lurking in the background, but in the last 4 days, everyone has to stay at home. Schools are shut. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about putting an army on the streets. There's almost like rioting in the shops over food, as if Armageddon's about to happen. So what do you think is going to happen today at the news conference in half an hour? Well, I'm just kind of wondering what on earth can happen next.
Well, we're on the road to complete isolation. That will probably kick in Saturday, I think, though. Saturday or Sunday they'll call complete isolation.
The bank interest rates have dropped to 0.1%, so I'm trying to think what that means. That kind of means that if anything else goes wrong, the government can't do anything relating to interest rates in the economy. So that sounds like, I don't know, that may be a bad thing, I'm not sure. I'm not an economist, but logically it seems that if you've got no room to manoeuvre on the interest rates, you can't make an effect on anything. And the way this thing seems to be going, God knows what's going to happen. This army thing, this sounds slightly concerning to me. Where's this all going? I'm just wondering.
Well, you've got to take it one day at a time, haven't you?
Oh yeah, the other thing I've found out today on the news is allegedly the Olympics is supposed to be going ahead. How can that happen?
Going ahead? Well, that's clearly a bad decision.
Well, no one will be there, will they?
Well, no one will want to be there.
Yeah. And there's supposed to be a meeting about or a meeting has taken place about the conclusion of the Premier League. We were talking about it yesterday about what might happen. Sounds like the FA, the Premier League and Championship are wanting to kind of restart the season at some point to finish it off. when it's safe to do so, I think was the phrase I heard. But I mean, I don't know, when on earth is it going to be safe to do so?
Yeah. The other thing is, if it goes past the transfer window, does the transfer window open?
Yeah.
Because if this goes past the summer, does the transfer window open mid-season?
Yeah. And that obviously affects presumably all clubs in Europe.
Yeah.
And I think Ronaldo, I understand, is in Madeira and refusing to leave the island.
I thought he was on his own island.
No, I think he's in Madeira with his mother. That's what I saw in the news. I think because and he's not coming back because one of the Juventus players has got the virus. Arrivederci.
It's 1-1.